What's up guys, my name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about zones. I think you're going to hear me say zones like 20 million times, but for you to be able to trade in the market, you really need to understand these levels. So today I'm going to take you through that, and I'm also going to show you what zone Bitcoin might just break. Will it break to the upside, or will it break to the downside, go down a little bit more and then continues up? This is why you're confused, because you don't understand the zones that I'm talking about. So continue watching this video and I'm going to show you exactly what I see. What's good, everyone? We are going straight into the market because that's why you are here. And it was a couple of days ago I went through Bitcoin, and Bitcoin did come down to the resistance that we had right here. And if you take the Fibonacci level, you'll see that the market almost came down to the 50% area. Right now we are having a falling wedge right here. You can see it almost like that. It's moving sideways and bouncing off the support, bouncing off the trend line that we do have. We can see that the overall picture, we are definitely in a uptrend, but the market had to retrace back a little bit, and now we have to see if if Bitcoin is gonna break this trend line that we do have here. And if the market does that, the market needs to come up, break the resistance, make a support, and then continues to the upside. Remember that if we are looking at the higher time frames, we are also at the important zone that we've been talking about. We had one touch, two touch, and now we are at the same level. And that's why Bitcoin doesn't move very much right now, because it needs to figure out if it's going to continue to the downside or to the upside. We're making lower highs, lower high, lower high, but we also did respect the resistance that we had. If you were looking at the 4 hour, you saw this one. This is the 4 hour candle, and this is how it looks on the smaller time frames. You saw that this candle right here did close above the resistance. You have to go down to the smaller time frames and see if the market on the smaller time frames will do a higher high. And what we can do to make sure that we understand what the market is doing, we use the Fibonacci tool. We take from the low to the high. Then what I do is that I wait and see if the market comes back down, if it reacts to this area right here, and that's the Fibonacci levels. That's very, very important. When the market do react, you can also go down to the lower time frame. So let's see what's happening on the 5 minutes. Let's see that you have two candlestick right here that shows rejection. I would definitely have bought the market. You could also have a limit if you don't have the time to watch the market. You have a limit right here, your stop loss just under the previous low. Voila, this is what you have. A good trade that we're having right here. We are definitely in an uptrend. We did have an engulfing candle right here. Did it also at a support, which is very, very important. Remember, we do have a respected area right here. The market touched it before. Market breaks it, come down, do a retest, continue to the upside. If the market will continue to the downside, we have a shoulder, head, and maybe a shoulder. If the market break this zone right here, definitely you need to watch out for this one. If the market then will break to the upside again. And if this market will break to the upside, I need to find my next zone, because obviously around here we do not know what's happening. You go back, and what do we have here? We have on the 4 hour. We can also look at daily and see how it looks. That for me is a very, very strong zone for me, because you have two candles closing here, and we can also take the line chart. You can see how the market has been, where the price actually been. We go back to the candlestick chart. See, you have a spike, the market reversed, you have a spike, market came back down, turned into support, broke it. The market will not just continue straight up. It's gonna react to the zones that we're having, and that's why you always have to go back in time, see what the market did before, then you see how the market reacts to those areas, and you trade of that, because now you know the market's been here before, the market will react in some way, and Now I trade off of the zones. That's why it's so important that you're using the zones. And a quick one. I remember in the beginning when I started trading, this was funny because I had a friend and he told me, Natalie, you need to understand how support and resistance works. So obviously, if you know how support and resistance works, you have a resistance right here and you have a support right here. And you know, in some way I was just like, yeah, this is easy. Oh, hell no, it wasn't. I sent him pictures like this. This was my resistance. This was my support. So I sent the picture to him and he was like, what is this? And I was like, that's my support and resistance. And he was like, are you dead serious right now? And I was like, yeah. Like, he was trying to be nice to me. He was like, so how did you actually think here, Natalie? And I was just like, well, you know, the market been here before, da 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 da. And he was like, no, you're just in the middle of everything. So it takes time. It definitely takes time to paint all of this. You know, you need to train your eyes to see all of these, you know, zones that we're having on, you know, we have them everywhere, but we definitely need to focus on the most important ones, okay? You can have a zone right here also because you can see the market did react to it, but I mean, it doesn't look that good. It just doesn't look that good. For me, this is perfect. It's definitely perfect. And, you know, if the market breaks that zone, I'm not going to use that as a zone. I'm going to use this as a zone. You need to train your eyes to see these zones, okay? Because you can see when you're using them, trust me, you'll see that the market reacts to them. We always have to know, okay, where is the market going? We are in an uptrend. The market is going up, okay? We want to buy the market. But we need the market to come down to our favor for us to have the lowest possible price to buy the market. So for now, I would not buy the market here at all. I'm going to show you what I do believe. The market comes back up, retest this zone right here. Always combine higher time frames with the lower time frames. I do believe the market will come right up back here, break it, come to the upside. We can also use Fibonacci levels to see what the market is doing. If it breaks to the downside and you want to sell for a while, well, you need to break this zone, come back up, retest, comes back down. So that's how it looks. So breakout retest, but you need to understand where the breakout retests are. And you're having the bigger time frames and you're combining them with the smaller time frames. So thank you everyone for watching this video. We're gonna see tomorrow what the market actually did. Always remember, follow price, market structure, price action is so important for you to understand those things, because when you do that, trust me, everything that you see on the charts, you know, you're not going to be confused anymore. But you really need to dig in. You really need to sit and understand why the market moves the way it does to certain areas. So thank you. My name is Natalie. See you on the next one. Bye.